Sometimes landmark discoveries come at the most unexpected time. Recently, routine building work in the heart of the ancient French town of Nîmes led to a unique and fascinating discovery. Work was taking place on an underground car park in the southern French town when the National Institute of Preventive Archaeological Research uncovered two magnificent Roman mosaics. The work dates back to the town's history as one of the principal cities in Roman Gaul. There is a first-floor mosaic that is not very well preserved, but has an interesting design, with references to Trojan mythology that shows an episode linked to the life of Achilles. The mosaics are nearly 2,000 years old. We are always in about the same era, at the end of the 2nd century AD. It's a bit early to date it, but we're around about that sort of time. The second mosaic is frankly exceptional. Why? Because it is very, very well preserved. The structure of the design is very complex, a mixture of medallions, curves, and the central motive is unique for a mosaic. It shows a battle between the gods and the giants, in this case, Dionysus or Bacchus for the Romans, fighting the giant Eurytos. The two works, measuring 35 square metres and 50 square metres respectively, date from the 2nd century AD, and the smaller of the two is among the best preserved examples in all Roman Gaul. The pieces would have decorated the floor of the main reception rooms in one of the grandest houses in the city. And work has also revealed a courtyard with a decorative basin and well, along with the remains of painted trompe-l'œil walls. So here we are obviously in the home of someone who could afford to buy mosaics, without doubt an important figure in the ancient city of Nîmes. Today, the archaeologists are undertaking the painstaking work of removing the mosaics from their original settings. The first mosaics we know of date back to the 4th millennium BC from South Mesopotamia. It was the Sumerians from ancient Persia who gave us the first kinds of decoration, with pieces of cockle shells, onyx and clay in a temple at the ancient city of Uruk. Mosaics then spread to Italy and were developed there, especially in Pompeii and Rome. Romans decorated floors and walls of houses, temples and baths, following a simple and monochrome technique. Themes in this era are various. We find scenes inspired by ancient myths, decorative elements from sea and earth, scenes of hunting, faces, emperors, and most of all, themes inspired by the Christian religion that was dominant during this period. Despite the well-preserved nature of the Nîmes find, preserving them is a delicate process. It's also the case for mosaics that we remove them in a very meticulous manner. They are stuck together. Then the mosaic floor is cut into blocks of several metres squared. Then we are going to transfer them to museum storage in order to study them and restore them ready to put on public display. Since October 2006, 35 archaeologists have been undertaking a survey of the extensive Roman walls. The excavation of the ancient town Nîmes is already famous for its Roman amphitheatre and the square house. But at the moment, it is these magnificent mosaics that are taking centre stage.